Hey guys, thank you so much for being here on this video and watching what we're doing. My name is Damian Estevez. This guy above or below me, his name is
on the side. I'm Jeremy Roberts. How y'all doing? Thanks for coming.
Awesome. So we're very excited to let you guys know what we're doing today. And we've been working very hard to make sure that this credit repair industry becomes cleaned up and actually easy for us credit repair business owners, right? So if you're a credit repair business owner or you're thinking about getting into credit, this is the video you want to watch, right? What we're going to do here today, we're going to show you how we've integrated Go High Level, Dispute Panda. If you don't know about Dispute Panda yet, definitely go check them out. But make sure you follow that link that we have, right? Because that's the only way you're going to get connected and integrated into Mustard, right? So the other thing we have is Go High Level. No secret, we don't hide it, right? So Go High Level, what we've done there is we actually integrated the software of Go High Level inside the software of Credit Repair, right? So our Credit Repair software, well, ours, what I mean by ours is us CROs, right? Because this is a credit repair company that is created by credit repair companies for credit repair companies, right? So it's a crazy concept, right? Nothing seen before. Everybody that does credit repair software, they don't do credit repair. Well, we do, right? So we know your pain points, we know what you go through, and we did this because every other software that's out there was not providing us with what we needed. Okay, so are you tired of a software where you can't ask for support? You can't ask a question, right? Are you tired of a software where you have to connect 50 other softwares to it? Well, guess what? You no longer have to do that. And are you tired of having to figure out where you're going to find help? How are you going to scale your business? Well, we took care of that as well, right? Have you thought about how to generate leads? Well, guess what? We took care of that as well. So here's what we've done. Not only are you going to be able to have a simple, easy to use software that can be mobile or desktop, right? With a client portal where your clients can also do their own credit repair following a credit repair course that we've also provided for you, and it's white labeled to you, okay? So now your clients can run their own credit repair, or you can do the credit repair for them right from your phone. Is that amazing? Yes.
It's awesome. It's awesome.
Awesome software. Thank you all for being here again. Without further ado, I'm going to give Jeremy a chance here to speak a little bit into what we're doing. But thank you for being here.
Hey guys, again, thank you. What we want to do, we want to show you the software. There's been a lot of talks about it. We've had a lot of people that have wanted to get in, and now that the software is ready and available, we want to go ahead and jump in and show you exactly what it looks like and how we run and operate our business, and how you can run and operate your business as well utilizing the Mustard software.
Correct. Awesome. And here's the thing, right? Not only are you getting software, right? But because of Go High Level and the amazing things that they've done over there, we have automations. We have about 40 automations for credit repair, right? You literally are hands-free. You know, that redundant task of updating a client, you know, when a client asks a question, replying back to them, right? If you've got 20, 30, 40 clients, you know that it can get overwhelming, right? So with these automations, you kind of keep them at bay. But here's the beautiful thing about what we've created here, right? So you're not only going to get consultation funnels, onboarding funnels, right? You also get a link tree for your social media so your clients can follow suit and where they belong, right? Somebody wants a consultation, somebody wants a DIY, whatever it is, right? We've been able to duplicate that link tree style into your own website, right? On top of that, everything that we are about to show you is completely white labeled to your business. On top of that, we have add-on features such as fulfillment, right? You can get a consultation agent, you can get a disputing agent, a customer support agent, and a graphic designer who can help you design funnels and so on, right? Now, it's a phenomenal concept. If you've ever hired a VA, or if you ever worked with a company that hires VAs for you, right? Because that's all they're doing. They're hiring the VA and they tell you they know what they're doing, right? But they don't. You still have to train them and teach them. But guess what? We're credit repair companies. We've actually generated 6 figures ourselves. We know some of the top players in this game. We've worked with hand in hand with hundreds of credit repair companies to be able to produce this simple and easy to use software, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and jump right into it so I can show you guys how amazing this is. But just to kind of give you an idea, 40 funnels, 40 automations, right? Phenomenal. You can have as many calendars as you want, but we have 5 calendars already available for you. Consultations, customer support, reschedule consultations, speak with the CEO, and forget the other one, business funding, right? So now, as a gamut of what you have in a credit repair business, now you have that all in one place, right? Here's the dopest thing about it. If you know about credit repair, you know there's a couple ways to do credit repair. One of them, that's the one we all know, is factual disputing, right? So you're basically arguing facts Facts are very hard to argue because you know what? The truth is you own that credit card. You did buy that stuff. You do owe that money. So now you're arguing a fact that is true, but you're saying it's not yours. Now, factual works, right? It's got to be consistent and you got to have a flow. But here's the problem with factual. Not everybody can do it, okay? We have thousands of credit repair companies out there, and only a select few are able to really produce real scores using factual disputing, okay? Now, the other one is the one that's kind of catching a lot of wave right now is Metro 2 compliance. Here's the dopest thing about it. Because of our relationship with Dispute Panda, we've been able to integrate that. So now not only can you do Dispute Panda, Metro 2 letters, and factual in one software, so can your clients, okay? They can do it on their own. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and jump right into it. Jeremy, if you wanna share anything while I pull that up, it's already up, but I just wanted to know if you wanted to share anything.
Hey, I'm just excited about showing the software so that everybody can see, what we've been working so hard for, and why it's going to change the game, why it's going to change their business, it's going to change the lives of their clients, as well as your affiliates also. Because everybody, I'm real big about the affiliates dealing with realtors and loan officers, making sure that we can benefit their business as well. And this software is going to do just that, and it's going to inform them and have a way of informing your clients at a very real-time type of way. You generate a letter, a dispute letter for your client, and then when that client logs into the portal, they can see that letter that you've generated, so they can also see that you're putting in the work as well. So yeah, let's get to it, man. I'm ready.
All right, we'll do that fast, right? Quick in the draw, right? Just click in there. So check it out, guys. Now, when I say automations, right? When we talk about automation, we don't say, hey, hello, hey, hello. We don't go in a straight line. As you can see here, right? This is amazing. In Whitelabel, we've been able to create a system of automations that, for example, this one right here, whenever your client is paused or whatever that is, most automations, they lose track of where they were, right? So with us, let's say your client is in round 5, right? Right here, round 5. Guess what? If they get paused or anything happens, they're going to be in the pause section. Well, we created something that's going to allow us to put them back in the place that they were in, okay? So that when you proceed to work on this client, you're going to pick up right where you left off, right? So there's nothing left behind, nothing's in the midst, everything is in its place, okay? The next automation I'm going to show you guys here is we have round updates, okay? Now, these round updates, I'm going to show you guys the better one, right? This one, right? The round updates that we have are based on a tag. And I'm going to show you guys how you can trigger this right from your software, okay? There's no need to go anywhere else to do this, okay? All in one place. So these are the automations. It'll follow them based on the round that you tag them in, right? Show you guys, get a little bit closer, all right? Round 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way down, right? We push based on the rounds there are. Some of them just say, hello, we've updated your round. Here's your last round. Go to the client portal, sign in, take a look at the progress. There's other ones that if they're in round 4 or 5, you start presenting to them, business funding, hey, change to funding course and consult, right? So we're constantly marketing all the products that normal credit repair companies have, okay? And it's all automated. Now, the other automation, right? Here's the problem. One of the biggest problems with credit repair. Every time you have someone sign up for a consultation, doesn't mean that they're a real consultation, right? Some of the times they don't even have a credit monitoring. Most of the time they don't even have credit monitoring, right? Even if they make it to the appointment, they don't have credit monitoring. Well, here, what we've done is that we're going through it, okay? And as you can see here on the right side, monitoring info has been submitted. No, okay, we're gonna message them, let them know, hey, right? Don't forget, we need your monitoring, right? We're gonna continue to follow this client all the way up to the 24-hour mark when it's about to be, when they're about to, like they're about to go on the consultation. So right before the 24-hour mark, we're right here, right before the 24-hour mark, if they don't have the credit monitoring, we're gonna go ahead and remove them from this thing, right? They're gonna have to go and schedule it again. As you can see here, no consultations. Hey, sorry, without being able to see your 3 reports at once, we cannot perform an accurate consultation, right? Please reschedule. Now you've opened up that spot for someone who's serious, right? That's amazing. No other software out there, no other system out there is going to stop your client from getting on consultation, because we all know, right? They just have questions. If they have questions, that's why we're providing for you credit repair DIY course with a credit repair DIY access. Now, if that person is not serious, we can go ahead and message them, get started in the DIY. Stop wasting my time, because if you're not serious about changing your life, I need my time so I can find the ones that are serious about changing their lives, right? We all know credit repair is where everything starts. housing, jobs, funding, everything starts from credit. Okay. So with that being said, you get phenomenal automations. Now, here's the cool thing about what we do. We actually give you even websites, right? This is one of our clients, one of our real good friends. It's amazing what we've done here. We're so good at what we do. We're so passionate about it that our clients become our family, right? So we're invested in your losses and in your wins. No other company's going to do that. They're going to say, hey, you messed up. That's on you. But when you win, they want to grab your fame, your face, put it on their ad and say, hey, $1 million earner. This guy's a hero. All that crap, right? We don't do that. We are going to be there with you, even if you lose. And if you lose, we're going to make it our duty to make sure that we help you get back up. Okay. So now our websites are completely customizable, but everybody gets this simple site just to get started. Now we do have other sites that are a little more customized, a little more in depth, but let's be honest here. Okay. If you are just out there getting clients, all you need is a page where they can get to know a little bit about you, what you do, and go ahead and get a consultation. Okay. You don't need 10, 15 pages when you're just selling credit repair, because all you're doing is creating a paradox of choice. Your clients will no longer be able to make a choice like that, right? So here's very simple. As you can see, the call to actions are very prominent, right? So we're talking about how it works, what's the plans and pricings, how about us, and the courses, right? This client, Prada Jones, he actually has it's not rob the bank, it's called how to legally rob the bank, right? To make sure we kind of make the disclaimer there, because he's not robbing no banks, right? He's not a Kansas City Chief fan, right? If y'all know what that is, why I said that, if you don't know what it is, Google Kansas City Chief #1 fan arrested for robbing the banks, right? So now here, clients can get started right away. If you're a marketer, if you're somebody who gives a lot up front, shows a lot, right? Here's the beautiful thing about it. On your videos, on your stuff, you're avoiding TSR rules, right? Where now you're doing a telecommunication sales rule where you cannot sell to clients on the phone. We're bypassing that because now they can get started right away, right? But if they have questions, they do want to go into consultation, they go ahead and do that right here. But as you can see here, very simple website, very beautifully designed. We do have better ones, right? But they can see how it works, right? Step 1, 2, 3. They can still schedule a consultation. We're constantly trying to get them on a consultation, right? We have a little quote there for you, a little bit about yourself. You can offer something else that you have, right? As Prada's doing here, contact us page. Prada has a Discord family, Discord channel, Instagram, right? The whole nine. Your information readily available for your clients. This is a great resume page. This is a great get started. Let's move fast, right? So let me show you guys really quickly. Okay, I don't want to go too deep into this because this can get started. This can get crazy. Okay, let's go ahead and schedule a consultation with Prada. So we're also going to get, I don't know who knows about Bob, but Bob is dead. Bob is no longer here, right? That little cartoon guy, that so-and-so company, that's top dogs are using this guy in the videos. Well, guess what? We actually have a human being who's actually Jeremy's wife, Stacy. She does a phenomenal job at presenting to your clients what are their steps in consultations, right? We dove into this because we want to make sure that your clients or your leads who want to become clients are actually wanting to become clients, because we're going to give them a couple hurdles to jump through in order for them to get there. Now, there are people that have a lot of stamina and they'll still go through those hurdles and then they're still going to waste your time. That's why the automation kicks in and kicks them out of the way, right? Now, with this being said, Stacy goes through it. I'm not going to go too deep into it, but she explains it. I want to hear her voice.
And welcome to our free consultation page. You've taken a huge step.
Boom, right? So the whole point is we're going to get them to schedule the consultation, right? We're enticing them. And once they're going ahead and opting in, you've opted in, now you got their information and they get to this place. Our automations, at every point that you're going to see every page is going to be automating to push them to the next page. So if they get started, they opted in, but they don't answer the qualifying questions, then guess what? We're going to constantly automate the conversation to get them to go ahead and qualify, right? So once they come in here, here's the beautiful thing about this. We're a very compliant company. We really want to clean this industry. So let's say your client is from Georgia. When they click Georgia, guess where they go? So sorry, because my name is Sorry in this scenario, right? We do not service clients in Georgia. And if they want to go ahead and learn more about you, right? As you can see here at Prada Jones, right? He sells other products. Some of those products insist on being packages for people in Georgia, right? Dispute letters, student loan, right? He's got everything you need under the sun so you can do your own credit. But coupled with our DIY process, it's a no-brainer why your clients wouldn't at least get this down sale that's actually going to make you money, right? But let's say the client does not live in Georgia. Well, let's say they live in Arizona. They have questions about your service. How does it work? And how long does it take? And what are your goals? Buying a dream car, buying a dream home? This is a phenomenal question, because if you're working with realtors, guess what? You're now generating leads for those realtors. If you're working with dealerships, you're now generating leads for those dealerships, right? It's a phenomenal concept. If you're working with a dealership, go ahead and get your commission. So how soon are you looking to accomplish? We're setting expectations here, okay? In the last 6 months, have you worked in anybody, has anybody worked in your credit repair? No? Well, obviously, if you say yes, it's a problem, right? Please mark negative items, right? Collections, foreclosures, and child support, right? What is your current credit score? No credit, unsure. Do your credit circumstances happen because of hardship? Yes. What was that hardship? The pandemic. On a scale of 1 to 5, 5 being the most being that your commitment to getting excellent credit, 5 being the most committed, and then please confirm that you will be at the appointment, right? We're getting small confirmations, right? Small commitments. How did you hear about us? Google. And then the last question, we're asking them basically here that you do know that this credit repair is not free, right? Okay, I understand. Now we want to make sure it's not a robot. So now we submit. This client is now in the process again, showing them, hey, now they got to get to the monitoring. If they don't do the monitoring, guess what? They're out of the picture, right? And we're going to keep pushing them to get monitoring. So when your client comes in, they're going to go ahead and sign up to your monitoring, right? So you get the affiliate commissions, always usually what, Darren, $10, $15, depending on, what the is.
Yeah.
Right. So once they get that, they put their monitoring information in here. The system will check after to make sure that this is legitimate. Okay. Now the automation kicks in, see if that account is real. Monitoring is real. If it isn't, it's going to tell the client, yo, we really need your monitoring, man. Your consultation is not going to happen unless you tell me monitoring, because we cannot have a conversation. If I'm consulting you, you cannot tell me I got 3 bankruptcies. How did you get 3 bankruptcies, first of all, right? 2, I got collections, whatever that is. We don't know what to do or how to consult unless we know what's on that report. Because as we know, 80% of the reports have erroneous items on there. So yeah, it might be a collection, but for me to be able to help you understand how we beat that collection, I need to see where they are, where the problems are, right? So now once they've done that, then they can go ahead and, product obviously is a very busy man, so these consultations get booked up, right? So now we can go ahead and schedule that consultation. So they got everything under the sun, okay? They've already done everything under the sun. All right, we get their name, information, blah, blah, blah. And you can add more questions to the consultation part. You can even charge a fee for the consultation, right? So as you can see here, right, we're letting them know their appointment. They can go ahead and add it to the Google Calendar or iCloud. Now the appointment is done. Now we're going to wait for the consultation. And when the consultation happens, all you got to do is just click one button. We'll show you that later. Click one button and the onboarding process starts. So you don't even have to be there, right? And even in the onboarding process, we have videos. We tell them about why we need their IDs, because we need to make sure that their personal information matches the credit report. We tell them about their bill, utility bill, and their social security card, number, because all those things are important to identify this person. Because a lot of these credit bureaus, they like to do a stall tactic where they say, hey, guess what? We cannot process this because we don't know who you are. We don't know if it's really you. That's a stall tactic. So before they even do that, we put that information in there. Here you go. Squash that. Let's get started. Right. So now that we've shown you that little part of what Go High Level is and what we've done here, right? There's a lot inside there. I'm not even going to go through it, but let me show y'all the software. Okay. So the software is really nice. Obviously you can't see this stuff because I blocked it out. Little magic that we did. Jeremy lit a candle and we were able to get all the names to hide, right? Not the name, but the information.
Smoke. That's smoke. Those stuff is smoke.
Right. So here's what's cool about what we've done. Okay. So when you're here, you go to your company, right? You can go to the dashboard and you can see, right, our little cool video, but you can also see that's where we're going to have announcements. There's going to be a dashboard soon where you're going to get deep into the reporting of your business, so you know where everything is. We already have it. We're just going to integrate it in here. But let's say you're one of our clients that has the software and our Go High Level account, our snapshot. Well, guess what? Now you also have your tasks in here that are attached to all your automations, right? You can even make a phone call from here if you need to, right? You can switch between the phone numbers, whatever phone numbers you have, right? You can go to our library, get to know a little more about, how to use certain things in here. Let me close that phone one, and you see your notifications and whatnot. Okay. You can also change your information, ID, and all that stuff for your company, right? All your task appointments, you'll see the appointments right here as well. Okay. I'm not going to show those because that's product stuff, but as you can see here, right? Prada's information. Here's what's cool about what we're doing. Like I said, we're white labeling this for you, okay? So as you can see, we're in Prada's account, right? Obviously, we're inside the super admin account, so that's why you see our mustard there, but the account is white labeled, and I'm gonna show you guys what that looks like. You see here, Portal Convenient Consulting, right? Click. Now you have your very own SaaS software, and nobody will know nonetheless, right? Nobody will know what is whose and what. It's your company. If you can see, the favicon is yours, the convenient consulting is there, everything is yours, whether they're signing up or they're logging in, it doesn't matter. This is your portal, okay? Now, you choose your colors. We're gonna add more brand colors to this as well. Then you go into staff, which is the same concept. You go to integrations, you can, right, put the Dispute Panda stuff in there, and then you go ahead and connect your Dispute Panda, so now your software is connected, therefore your client's letters will pull over, right? You can have templates of contracts, you can have your letter templates, you can add audit letter templates and custom pages. Why do I geek out on this? I geek out on custom pages because now you can turn your client portal into your very own Credit Karma, okay? Where Credit Karma pushes notifications and ads to get a consumer to apply for a credit card, whether or not they have good credit. They just want to get you to apply for the credit card so you can get $1.20. They can get paid $1.25. You see, they're going to ruin my credit so they can get paid $1.25. Well, guess what? Here, you can promote whatever you want. Whenever your client hits your certain parameters, right? Whatever you're looking for, 3 inquiries, low utilization, whatever you're looking for business funding or for anything else, realtors, whatever niche you're helping, you can now, as you do your day-to-day, your routinely monthly dispute letters, every time you pull in their credit report, that data is collected. And whenever your client hits those requirements, you can now push them to do business funding, real estate, buy a car, get your course, whatever that is, you can do that, right? Now you can create, for example, we have Credit Repair course, and there's a drop down where you can add more links. So now we can say courses, and under courses, I can have all the courses I want, right? That's beautiful, okay? So it's very simple to add a link in there, very simple, self-explanatory. If you want to learn more about that, get the software, let's get started, right? Contract templates, you can create your own contracts. When your client, I'm not even going to create one, I'm going to show you one that we did as a dummy, right? Right? Okay, you name that. You have placeholders where you can easily choose what you want to put in that contract, okay? Same way for credit repair letters. Now we have a contract, okay? Credit repair letters, the same concept. You go here, right? You choose the letter name, DIY letters, tier 1, right? If I wanted to. And then I can level it whatever I want. Obviously, there's something in there already, so we're not going to do that. Well, this one doesn't have anything in there, but let's just add some mumbo jumbo. Right, and let's get some placeholders in there so we can show creditor furnisher name. Okay, credit furnisher address. Okay, and we're going to get some account numbers. The cool thing about this is it's dynamic. So even though I'm only putting it at once, it's going to take that same template that I just created in here, and it's going to create that for every account that we add into this, right? So forget the report number, the bureau name. Okay, let's go ahead and hit save. Boom, now we have a letter. Okay, now we're going to push this. Here's what's cool about this. So if I create a letter package, if I create a category of letters, then I can go ahead and say, hey, this is to all clients, or I can choose specific clients. Okay, now this is also automated, but if you want to do it manually, you can do it here. Now, if you don't have our Go High Level account, if you don't get our Go High Level snapshot, then it won't be automated. You have to go by one. And it's not enticing you to get the Go High Level, but we are enticing you to get Go High Level, because why would you want to work in your business? You should be working on your business, right? So that Go High Level can handle the rest of it. So we have a wallet here too. We'll talk about that later, but let's get into this, okay? So now your clients, okay? As a matter of fact, let me go ahead and go to, stop sharing there right quickly. I should have gone to Jeremy's company.
Yeah, you can go in there.
All right, Exodus, credit services. Let's go back to sharing. All right, so now we're in the contacts, as you can see here, of course, right? So it's pretty cool. So even in your client profile or on your team inside, so your team can learn stuff, they can go over here and they can learn whatever they need to learn. Obviously, we would have to sign up to the top for the course, and you can edit it, put pictures, whatever you want in this. Your clients will then have the course in here. But let's get into the contact, right? So let's look up my friend, okay, Bubba's friend. Now, your clients will come here. You will be able to come here for your client. Here's the greatest thing about this. Not like any other software where you have 15, 20 pages to go through so you can do one task. Everything is in one place. This is called a power dashboard. Credit Repair has never seen this until now, okay? Now, your clients can come in here when on their client portal side or through your funnels in Whitelabel, right, that we created for you, and the IDs and everything, they can do that upload by their phone, taking a snapshot, whatever they want to do, right? They add it in here. Once they've added everything, there's usually a little exclamation mark saying, hey, this is not here, right? As you can see here, the contracts that we sent to this client, okay, we're going to send this client this contract. Oh, it's already there. All right. And then your client will come in here and add their credit monitoring. But if they've already added their credit monitoring in the funnel, here's what's going to happen. If it's not a correct one, look what happens. Okay. See that? No good. Now, audit letter, your client will see the audit letter, and I'll show you guys, that's crazy, right? The monitoring is going to tell them, no, no good, no good, no good. They can't even get in a consultation until the monitoring is good, right? But then you get the credit audit letter, right? Just like every other software, you can build your own. We have it completely templated out. You can go ahead and have all their negative inside this credit audit letter so your client can see that you know what you're talking about, right? If your contact, as you're sending out letters and they start getting correspondence from the bureaus of the creditors, all they would have to do on their end, right, is go here. There's a plus sign on their end. I'll show you that now, where they upload those documents so that you have those documents in one place. And if there's ever anything you need to send to that client, for example, if you want to send that client your script for inquiries, you go right here, add your script for inquiries, okay? Now that the credit monitoring is in there, all I got to do is go to the round section. And as you can see, we've been disputing for Forrest, right? So all they got to do is, all you have to do as a CRO is go in here. You can choose to upload a credit report where there's My Score IQ, all the other ones, right? Identity IQ, whatnot. Or you can just import the credit report as long as this is My Free Score Now or Smart Credit, right? You can choose factual or you can choose Dispute Panda. Dispute Panda is meant to do stuff, and I'm going to show you how dope that is, right? Obviously, it's blacked out, but this is the client's information. We can go ahead and dispute the inquiry, okay? This is factual, okay? Now, you can go through here and find those accounts that are negative one by one, okay? But I'm about speed. And as you guys can see, I don't know if you're timing me, but now that I can see all my negatives in one place, I give them all the same account reason in the same account instruction. Save. Now I'm done disputing. I go to save my work and continue. I choose it's going to be for the bureaus. I continue. Yes, I want all those accounts inside the letter. And now I want to use the credit bureau letter, and I'm going to send the Jeremy's PI love letter. Okay. Now we have the credit monitor. Now we have the credit letter. Okay. So save and continue. Yes, I want all the letters to be added to the client's profile. Yes, I want all the documents that are necessary for the client to be added. Go ahead and add it. Now we're done. Anybody can tell me how long that took? I don't know, right? Especially if you're a seasoned credit repair business owner and you know what you're doing. When you look at a profile, you know that, hey, this is a simple profile. I can run through it. Great. When it gives you more time to spend time on those crazy 140 inquiries, 36 collections, and 24 charge-offs, right? You can work on those clients, right? But the rest of them that are very easy to do, you're done. Here's the cool thing about it. Now that I did this, generated this round 12, I can go ahead and go to scores, hit round 12. It'll change it here. Obviously, it's a dummy account, so you can't, the numbers are not changing. We're showing the same report over and over. But all I got to do is click update client, and now it triggers off the updates that I showed you guys in the automations, okay? But here's what's cool about it. What if I decided to screenshot this, go right here to my communications, and for Forrest, I can go ahead and send him that screenshot, right? Or I can call him, I can leave a note, I can create an appointment, whatever I want to do, all through the Whitelabel process, and it's completely automated. Okay, who else does that for you? As you can see here, Forrest already knows about our Black Friday special and about the Merry Christmas special. Okay, so activities, as you know already in Whitelabel, right? You'll see all the activity done. You can create tasks, right? Boom, boom, boom. You can create notes, right? Add a note. Timestamp by who did it. You can create an appointment, just like in Go High Level. You can hit the phone call button, choose the number you want to call from. The same thing I showed you guys a little bit ago. You can, all of this stuff is all in here. You can even assign other people in your company. Okay. Now, let me show you guys how cool this is. If your client decides that they want to see the round, when they log into the portal, guess what? They see the rounds. Now they can print all to see them all. You can do the same thing, print them all, send the letters off. Now you can do that. We're going to add the mail option pretty soon. If you want to redo this round because you didn't do it right, you can redo the round. You can delete the round, whatever you want, right? So let's just delete the round. Boom, rounds deleted. Now we just refresh right quick. Round, beautiful, it's gone. So here's what's cool about it. Even Dispute Panda letters, they're going to show up in here, and I'll show you guys what that looks like on the next one, right? But here's what's cool about this. Now let's go over to view as client. So now we're in the client portal, okay? Same concept. You can put all the ones that you want in here. My Free Score Now, whatever products that you sell, you want to push, you can put them right here. Okay, your courses, whatever you want. Now on the client side, they can come in here and they can say, all right, cool, let me sign this document. They look at it, they say, yes, I am not a robot, and I agree to electronically sign, and then bam, they are done signing. It stays in there. They cannot delete it, so they can't say, hey, I never signed a contract, right? So now when we look at that contract, here it is. You have now that client signature. And if you use obviously I made this dummy one, right? But if you're using the placeholders for like the IP address and all that stuff, you making it legally binding, right? Signature, right? IP address. This is they try to sign from an iPhone, right? All that stuff is in there. Okay. Now, client side, let's say this client has the ability to do DIY. They don't have it yet, right? Here's the beautiful thing about this. I can come back in. Also, if they sign up through the DIY sign up form, it'll automatically give them DIY. Forest. We're going to give him DIY. Simple as that. And we go to Forest. US client. This is their portal, right? It's so cool that you get to see it as client because now you don't have to log into the client side. You can follow along. The reason why, if you can see the client portal and the CRO portal look exactly the same, so that it's easy for your client to follow along when you're on the phone call with them, right? Because you're looking at it, you can tell them right here, right here, right here, right here, right? So now when you go to the rounds, the client themselves can see the rounds, print them, do their thing, right? They cannot delete the rounds that are old. They can only delete the latest round previous, right? Now, they can go ahead and do their own credit report, just like I showed you guys. Now, they can't do Metro 2 right now, but we're going to be adding Metro 2 to this very, very soon, okay? Same thing with the client. We're going to have a note section for them to be communicating back and forth with you, so you don't have to call them or text them, right? That's the coolest thing about it. Your client has their own access, change their own stuff around if they need to. But as you can see, Exodus. Again, we're in the super admin. That's why it says this, right? So let's go back one more to show you guys something really, really cool. So on the CRO side, where I can do Dispute Panda, we're going to click that round. We're going to import the credit report. We're going to choose Dispute Panda. It's going to open Dispute Panda for that client. Once the information is there, as you can see, even our software will push the dispute, will push the credit monitoring into the system, so you don't have to worry about it, right? It'll also push the ID and everything else, so you don't have to worry about it, right? Then you just go to disputing. You go ahead and choose your accounts here. You choose your letter after you save the filters. Once you're done, that you close that, right? Once you've done it, that's it. It's done. Now you come back in here. It's going to ask you, are you still working on this round? Yes or no, I'm done. If you click no, I'm done, obviously we did not generate a Dispute Panda round, so it's not in there. But I'm going to show you guys with a client that does have Dispute Panda round. All right, so all right. So as you can see here, this client has been disputed with Dispute Panda rounds. TransUnion Pinwheel. Bam. As you can see, all that information is popping up right here. Right here. Okay. Now Jeremy's gonna work his magic, right? but this is just Metro 2 letters. As you can see, this is not a factual letter. It goes deep into this stuff. Amazing. Now, it's in a nutshell. What else do you need? Nothing. So if you get started right away, we can help you scale your business. Imagine all you're doing is going out there and getting clients, putting them to the system. We take care of the rest. What do you do with the rest of your time? If I'm the one working and you're earning money, where are you while we're working? Wherever you want to be. That's the beautiful thing about it. Now, we do have an option which is called Credit Repair Business in a Box, where you pay a one-time fee, and we even have financing options where we take care of everything for you for a full year. And our goal there is to help you hit $100,000 in the next 12 months from the day that you start. Not only are we going to create the ads for you, create everything for you, we're going to teach you how to do this yourself, because we don't want you to be limited. We want you to be empowered. You should never wait for somebody to do for you what you can do for yourself. Okay? Without further ado, I hope that made sense. I'll let Jeremy close us out because he's a lot better than I am when it comes to speaking. I'm spitting all over my computer right now, but I love y'all. Thank you so much. Jeremy, take it away.
I felt it over here, man. I was like, where did that come from? I thought I had a leak somewhere. All the way in Virginia. But no, so Damien done a phenomenal job of explaining to you guys about the software. And believe it or not, as simple as he made it and as simple as it is, there's a lot more other features that we haven't even gotten into yet to tell you about. And so, you know, most definitely, if you're interested in the credit repair business in a box, like you said, we'll run your business for you for an entire year, and our goal is to help you make six figures within that first year. We handle the website, the funnel. We have our consultants that handles the disputing, customer service. So really, all you can do is step back and just promote. Really, just promote. Just send the leads to your business, and our team will take care of it for you and help you grow your business. But we also have other programs too. If you're already a CRO and you already have a credit repair business that's already established and you're operating and running it, you want it to run smoother on as minimum systems as possible. And the great thing about the minimum systems is the fact that that means minimum payments. Because I remember when I had about 8 or 9 different things that I was doing, and those are 8 or 9 different payments that I was making on a monthly basis. And so with Mustard and Go Whitelabel and the integration with Dispute Panda, you have really everything in one system. So most definitely, if you're interested in this, don't hesitate, don't wait, don't slack, don't put it off, don't procrastinate. You know, go ahead and take advantage of it now, because not only do you get the software, you also get Damien and myself as, you know, just some knowledge and some expertise, as well as some of our mentors and some of our coaches as well that have joined in with Mustard and is willing to teach and willing to educate the CROs that want to be a part of the Mustard team. So you guys, you're not going to be set up for failure. We're not going to give you false hopes. We're not going to give you fake challenges or anything like that. We want to give you something that's really going to be substantial and can help you build your business and run your business properly, because we want you to be successful. Because if you're a successful credit repair business owner, that means somewhere in our great country, you're impacting, you're changing lives. And at the end of the day, that's what David and I want to do, is to be able to impact and change lives. And if you're successful, that means you're helping people, you're doing a great job with their credit. And so therefore, we want to do everything in our power to help you do that as well. All right. So if you have any other questions, feel free to send a message and reach out. But I think we've kind of explained it all. The question that we have for you is that when you want to get started.
That's it. No other reason why not, right? Financing options, we got it covered. Like Jeremy said, last thing I'm going to say, right? You got all those coaches that are teaching you how to do things. We're actually coaching and doing it for you. Okay. Love y'all. Peace.